Hello. Woo, happy Tuesday, everybody. Oh my goodness. What an adventure we had. It's trying to settle in. It feels like I'm totally on a completely new dimension, truly, in every way. What an amazing trip we had to Sedona, and including the magical Saturday that we spent with the group that came in on the virtual. Just so much. Everybody came to play, and it was so cool. And it was interesting to see how the noodle just really wanted to step in and get out of the way of anybody making that expanded discovery. But it was just super magical. And of course, I'm going to go through what's going on with the Schumann. But gosh, the those who made the trip over to Sedona, there was so much magic happening in this house simultaneously. We had, oh, I see Leanna is in here. I would have started with her. Leanna immediately came in. She drove from California, brought her table. She does do massage, but she also does sound healing. And she brought her table and she was basically had a wellness spa set up downstairs. And I could see people as they emerged she was giving sound treatments with her Tibetan bowls, and you could literally see the peace like glowing out of them. So, Leona, thank you again for doing that. I saw Leah doing Reiki on people. Everybody was sharing their gifts with each other, and it was so cool. Such a beautiful time. And we did a ton of stargazing. You can see ships without any effort, as anybody who's in here can attest to, just with the naked eye. We had a beautiful porch off of the property that literally overlooked all the mountains, and you could see the stars. You could see everything with the naked eye, and it was just truly a phenomenal experience. And for me, one of the biggest thing that I felt is as we were, because you can just feel the energy, and the vortex it's insane. It's very easy to expand your light there. And as we were driving back to the airport yesterday, the further we got from the vortex, I could feel my body was like all of a sudden getting fatigued. And Jen was riding shotgun with me, and we had the GPS on. Basically, we knew how to go. I just was like, you're on popo alert, because I'm going to pedal to the metal so none of us miss our flights. And I could feel the energy. I said to her, can you peek on the map? I could feel the energy of the city approaching my body. And it was so cool. We came up over a hill, and there it was. And so we were able to then literally feel in our bodies as our bodies left the energy of the vortex. And and I was asking others in the car, I'm like, do you feel that? And it was so cool. And then there was a cool experience we had at the airport. I'm going to share that one at focus group, because I want my peeps in there, because they were with me. I want backup on this one. They were with me, and we all experienced it together. But so all I'll tell you is the magic and miracles have arrived. And it's all frequency alignment. And I have to tell you guys, I was so excited to come in here today to share with you just, some of the highlights around the experience. And I was tempted to say MISSU, and my guys told me 2 years ago, you can't use those words. So I was like, okay, then give me some words. So they said, you're excited to see everybody and feel their energy again. I'm excited to see everybody again. So the word MISS, which we all got used to saying, is lack energy. So whenever you're going to use that, what can you come up with to replace that that's loving? And, you can just say, if someone says it to you, just say, I love you. Can't wait to see you again. I'll be anxious to see you again. I'll be happy to see you, right? Or I know I'll see you soon. So just wanted to share that, because they gave that to me right before we came in. Let's talk about Schumann. Let me see who else is in here. Let me take a quick peek. We've got Care. Hey, Care. Care was in the magic session on Saturday. Lisa is here. Hello. Stephen. Hello. Good to feel your light here. Manu is here. Carol is here. Cheryl was in the magic room. Jonathan is here. So you guys know what a fun day that was. Janice from Germany. Hi, Janice. Vicky was in our fabulous room, giving us all her angelic presence as well. We had some good laughs. Diamond, hello from Alaska. Welcome. Hey, Jeff. Jeff is here sparking it up. Martina's here. Helene, awesome, awesome. So let me talk about this, the Schumann. I could feel this stuff, so I'm gonna go back to day before yesterday. So this is, so you can see the whole weekend, by the way, this is, we know now this plaid with the red in it is, it's not just a spring scarf. This is, purging, 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 let go, let go, let go. What's not serving me? What am I avoiding doing or pretending it's not happening? Remember, if we are avoiding something, this is coming in straight right now. When you're actively avoiding something, so say you think something, or I'm not resonating with that person or a situation, the act of avoiding is also resistance. So the act of avoiding is also resistance. So instead it's, right, how do we release the resistance with it? It's always, 9 times out of 10, it's forgiveness. Forgive the unconsciousness, forgive the unconsciousness, and you forgive ourselves for our own mistaken perception, right? Everybody is a beautiful soul on their journey. And it was so cool this weekend, we had, at one point, there was 10 of us in the house. And then on Saturday, there was a total of 15 people. You could, and I know for those of you who are here, I know that you can feel free to chime in with me. What was so beautiful is, for me, I was able to truly honor the unique frequency of each individual, and everybody blended instantly. You would have thought that we've been hanging out together for years. The way there was no adjusting to each other. It literally was like a beautiful synergy that happened, including with those that came in just for the day. And it was like honoring each person's uniqueness exactly where they are. And like for me, that was like such a cool thing to see. And everyone was doing that with each other, and you could see bonds forming, and lots of kinship. We did the starseed profiles. There was like half a dozen that were Minticon and from Orion, and I found that to be really cool. And they, of course, were automatically connecting with each other. So cool to see how we're all meant to reconnect with each other in this, right, in this incarnation. And we definitely, you could really see that and feel it in the house. So that was really beautiful to witness. So anyway, okay, so back to the Schumann here. So so we got to count the days here, guys. All right, so this would have been Sunday night, but over the weekend, this was really a lot of integration. So that could be, right, that the disrupted sleep, a lot of emotions, lots of emotions coming up. You may not know what it is. What we don't want to do is don't put the beach ball back down underwater. This is coming to the light. This is coming to the light. Oh, Vicky says dizziness big time today. Yeah, that's that's courtesy of this right here. Yeah, dizziness is actually good because it's when we displace the dense energy, it's literally, it's like, you feel it's lighter. It feels the dense energy is gone, and it's like, oh wait, my head suddenly feels lighter. So dizziness is actually a good sign. It means you release some dense energies from the head. That's normal. Confusion is normal. Where am I? What timeline am I on? That's normal, right? Because why? Because this is used to, oh, I know all the details, I know what to expect, and now we're getting into, no, what am I going to feel is my next move? How do I feel for the next move? Right? How do I follow my own energy and feel for the next move? And so it's right, it's the opposite. So when the noodle doesn't have anything to chew on, read, plan for, manipulate, strategize, la 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 la, when that's gone, it's up there going, "Ooh, no, no, I got to come up with something." And that's where we become the observer and just sit in that peace, sit in that stillness. That's where the magic's happening, in that stillness. So I wanted to share that with, right, be the observer. And The activation that came through this morning, I'm so excited to share with you guys. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to actually record it live. So I made the cover art. We're going to record it live, pulling in all this beautiful energy from you guys. And I'm going to actually post the words too in the description later today. I'll post the actual video as a standalone, so that anybody, when they find it, they're going to find it and be able to plug into this beautiful energy that we're going to we're going to real time. You guys are co-creating this one with me. So I'm so excited to do that. So excited. So let's talk about this. So last night, this didn't affect me in any way because I was like buzzing for my trip. I do want to share another energetic thing though that I noticed. So as we came down the mountain, right, and then airports have, right, airports have a ton of dense energy, right, and there's a lot of people who are nervous about flying. That's in the collective consciousness, right? So I always just sit in an airport and just blast my light, and it was interesting because I noticed like people would hear a delay. We announce a delay, and you can feel for me, I can sense the anxiety level, pull in more light, pull in more light. And so someone, I think it was Leah, we were talking out on the porch out in Sedona one night, and she asked me a question about how when we do the meditations, and I say expand the light within, and what we're doing is graduating to the multidimensional body. And those of you who participated on Saturday, I showed you the diagram, and it's in there, by the way, now if it's in the folder for anybody that hasn't checked, with a description of the set, right? So we have like the physical body, the emotional body, the mental body, the astral body, the celestial body. So she was connecting when I do meditations and we say expand the light within, and now it's going here and now it's going here. And she wanted to know what my process, and I'm like, I connect straight out with the entire, right? So when we got to Sedona, I had to expand my energy way beyond the house, that's how, and that's become, that was a conscious thing that I taught myself to do. And now it's instant because I don't want to shrink my energy under any circumstances. And so we were talking about that. And so then it came into my headspace as we were on approach into Cabo and the plane landed in Cabo. I instantly realized that I literally was instantly fully connected to the whole region energetically. And this, like, I never fall asleep. The ride from the airport is like 35 minutes. I never fall asleep in the car. And Luis is my driver. He was stopped. He said, "You've never slept in the car." I was so at peace and connected to the land and the sea and everything. And I realized this is my home frequency. My home frequency expanded way beyond my physical home here. And it was just such a beautiful thing. I'm sharing that, seeing my head's tingling. So that may inspire some of you to just really see expanding your light beyond your home, and that your home frequency expands beyond. So really, such a beautiful experience. So anyway, last night that I went down like a brick. I really went down like a brick, and just such gratitude for spending time with more love trainers. I love it. Every retreat I get to meet more love trainers, which is like my dream come true. So but when I woke up, I could feel that this had happened, and the integration. But this light that you're seeing in here, though, in the upper chakras, that is so high frequency and so intense. And one of the things that we noticed in Sedona was, I don't think anybody I didn't have any ringing in the ears, and it's because that vortex allows that energy. We're expanded, and it gives space. So the physical body had a relief. It had a hiatus up there. And so, but I did hear this morning, I heard some ringing, and I laughed. I was like, okay, so we've got some upper chakra stuff going on. And these are really high frequency. And so again, that's just the ears. It's temporary. It's your ears adjusting to the new frequencies. I'm trying to feel in and see if there was, I think that was, but so when this comes in, right, this can wake people up. It can definitely wake you up in the middle of the night, or it can knock you out. For me now, usually when we integrate something like this, there's usually a drop off. But we'll see. I'm sensing more light still. I'm still sensing some more light as things are adjusting. And today is it's a full moon. Oh yeah, another, like, all these synchronicities for me. Usually the synchronicities, there's a little space. Yesterday I rolled from one to the next. I was with him, who was a love trainer, who was gifted to come to the retreat by her partner. So she didn't know she was coming in. I didn't know she was coming. She's a sound healer. She provided a beautiful sound healing for us after we were done on Saturday. And so I wanted to reach out to her and call her and thank her again, because they drove 2 hours from Phoenix to be with us. And while I was on the phone with her, I got a notification from the Cabo sound healer that said, "Can you please join us tomorrow night for a full moon sound healing?" And I was like, oh gosh, twist my arm. And I'm telling you, when the guides tell us, follow the energy, let the light guide the way, and the next perfect step comes, this is how you bounce from one to the next to the next. And it was an absolute yes. And what a beautiful way for me to, like, reintegrate back in. And this activation we're doing today will make sense, because Spirit gave us things, and what you're going to do is feel into the different things that are recommended, and you're going to know it. You don't have to do the whole list. It's kind of a list-ish but just do what resonates. Always only do what resonates. Don't think that all is better. When you hear suggestions, you might want to do this, you might want to do this. If it doesn't resonate with you, then that means that that's not for you. Only do the parts that resonate with you, and you'll be able to discern too. You'll go, "Ooh, that feels like me. That feels like me." So we're going to feeling, right? This has to be shushy shushy. If it's making up lies, stop it. And tell it, stop it. I'm in charge now. I'm in charge now. Stop. So I hope that helps. I'm going to show you guys the chakra chart though, which really tells the story. Like, so again, physical stuff can be just all over the place with this stuff. And it's normal. We're shifting so fast. I'm trying to recall so many things like happen. And I'm sure once I settle down and start doing some recaps with other love traders who were there, more will come into mind. There was another, and I think it was Leanna, who was so sweet. There was a mini horse at the property next to us, and so we all ventured out to go look at the mini horse. And there was a thistle bush that liked my yoga pants and grabbed onto it, and then it scraped my arm. And she was so sweet; she was holding it back, and I looked at it, and there was like little drops of blood. It wasn't like, a dagger got me. And I just wiped it. And as I touched it, I heard, "You are healed." Well, Leanna, not only is there not even a scratch, that's the out. And she saw it. There was dots of blood, and I thought it'll make a little sketch. That is how fast we can heal. Like, and I believed it. I just touched it. I never even like went inside and washed it and put anything on it. I just heard, "Oh, it's healed." And so this is what is possible when our body is vibrating at the wellness level, which up there you can't not. So much. I'll keep recalling it and sharing it as it pops in. But it's, when they tell us the magic and the miracles is the norm, I'm seeing it and feeling it. And so it's such a fun place to be. It is really a fun place to be. So look at this. Let me move my melon. Whoop. Here we go. So look, this is the last 3 days you're looking at. So if you were feeling like the upper chakras are getting a big hit, this line here, this could have caused fatigue, emotional outbursts. Those are those spikes where they're just going full body purge. These sharp ones are full body purge. This wide one is a combination of release and taking in light. So that can be a lot for the physical body. Can be like, whoa, what are we doing here? How can I acclimate? And really, I can't stress this enough. Don't feel badly about resting and pushing pause. That if that's what you're feeling called to do, absolutely listen to your body. Don't judge it. Do not judge it. Forgive it. If you're mad at your body, forgive it really fast. It will help. It will help. And then look at this. So we're talking about releasing masks, really, and it's interesting because we saw this coming through when we were doing the Starseed quiz. You could see some of the masks because it was fun. Some people said, "No, I'm everything but that one," and the one that they said everything but was the actual one that was their Starseed, because the noodle is scared of the truth. The noodle is scared of your own truth, and we saw that play out. And so it's so cool when that truth comes in, and then there's a moment, and then you could feel it. And so here, and look what's happening. Notice this, all these spikes in the green, which is the root chakra. That's where all the false identity is. This is where false identity. This can also be if you have lack energy, right? Doubting your abundance, doubting your worthiness, that's these. And you can see that while you were receiving light in your upper chakras, which this is turning on your intuition, this is expanding your heart here, opening your heart. And then here's the red is the creative. So simultaneously, this is what happened last night, early into this morning. We got upgrades in the upper chakras, and then at the same time, purging, harsh pushing on this is not you, this is not your truth. And they're using the upper chakras to help you remember. It's to help you remember because that's your guidance, that's your intuition, right? Not your noodle. So it's all purposeful how it's all, all coming in together. Let's see. Vicky, my energy on Saturday was off the charts. Yes. Waking up at 5:30 and to bed by 12:30. Oh, you absolutely felt the Sedona energies like that. I mean, for those of you who were on that live, we felt it in the house instantly. It was an instant it was like focus group on steroids. The container formed itself instantly. And it was fun because as I was even talking and guiding some people from the Zoom room, I could hear others in the room were picking up the energy, and they were answering for me. It was great. Like they were feeling the other person's energy and what the answer they were looking for. So really cool, really, really cool. Such a fun day. Let's see, Elisa, I'm still confused. Oh yeah, confused is good. That is literally you're on your blank slate, right? So it's like, just think, oh, there's nothing I need to know right now. I'm just going to take care of me. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't have nothing. So, okay, Lisa, I'm glad you wrote that. Nothing's going to the golden current. You're in it. It runs through you. The golden current, think of a gold spiral. It goes through you and the energy runs up and down your spine like a gold light. So it's the golden current is just it's infinite. Yeah. So see, it's cool. I know the noodle wants to create. So create, what do I choose to create? When you feel that blank slate, that's the day to work on your I wish to create. What do I wish to create in this now moment? And if you don't have clarity, I choose to create peace, right? I choose to create joy. Have fun with it. Have fun with it, because that is what it's inviting you to do. It's like create something fun and yummy. Let's see. Oh, Jeff, you slept 10 and a half hours. Right, rock on. That's amazing. See, your body needed it. Your body called for it. And so, yeah, you can just see like the chakras are getting it. There's purging, then upgrades, and then a little reprieve, and then more purging and upgrades. So this integration I'm feeling could be heavy for some. It could really feel like, usually it's the solar plexus. Usually it's the solar plexus that get affected, or pressure in because there's so many upgrades going on up here. It could be there too. Oh yeah, Vicky. Yeah, I know it can be off-putting at first when you have that dizzy feeling, but it's usually you're releasing something very dense. When I do private sessions with people, a lot of times if they release a big beach ball that they were holding under, the first effect is often dizziness or lightheadedness. So it means that they probably your guides and angels are probably taking these out when you're sleeping, which is when we prefer for it to go. Kristen, yeah, lightheadedness is very real, and just hydrate. everything seems much brighter. Oh, I hear you on that one. Absolutely. Absolutely, it does. So cool. So I think I remembered most of the highlights that I wanted to bring forward here. And now I'm so excited to share this. I'm literally going to record it live so that, and it will stand alone as well. So I would love everybody to like just slow your energy down like we do in focus group. Get comfortable. If you're driving, you can come back and listen to it later. You can listen to it here, and it's going to be a standalone. So you got two opportunities to recatch it. And then really, this is, they brought it in as an activation for those who are choosing to remember their truth, right? We're not becoming anything, we're just choosing to remember. And so there's some beautiful energetic messages, you know, intertwined in here. And so we're gonna get comfortable. I'm gonna load in the beautiful graphics so you'll hear my voice and you will see the video screen that's going to be here. There we go. So I'm going to even hide my melon so nobody's distracted. There we go. So we're going to, everybody get into a comfortable position and just focus on your breath. See if you can slow it down. Take a couple of breaths on your own. Just inhale and exhale. See if you can really drop your shoulders. And I'm going to make sure that I hit record on this. And let's do this. This is an activation to the ones remembering. Go ahead and get into a comfortable position. And let's begin by grounding into Gaia. When you're ready, you can gently close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath. Take a nice deep inhale, drawing your breath from your belly all the way up to the tops of your shoulders. Pause here for a moment. And exhale down to Gaia's sacred heart. Inhale, bring the light up to your heart space. Pause here. And exhale back down to Gaia's heart. Take another inhale. Come up to your heart space and see, sense, or feel if the front door to your heart is open. And now take a moment to notice if the back door to your sacred heart is open. And if needed, go ahead and take an inhale and then gently guide it open with the exhale. Now allow your breath to flow here naturally as we receive this message from Spirit. Dear ones, you didn't come this far to blend back in. You felt the shift, the ache in your chest, the sense that something is calling, but not yet saying your name out loud. Not yet. This isn't about becoming someone else. It's about unbecoming everything that isn't you. Your next step, you ask? It's not some grand mission. It's a subtle assignment. For some of you, it's as simple as drinking more water. Your body is a transmitter, and you've been trying to tune into the cosmos through static. For others, it's about leaving the room when the energy drops, even if they roll their eyes. For some of you, you need silence. For some of you, you need sound, drums, tones, even playlists that don't make sense, but they awaken something ancient in you. Some of you will be called to speak it out loud, not online, not to strangers, but to someone you love. Tell them what's waking up inside of you, even if your voice shakes. And some of you, you just need to rest. The downloads will land when you stop trying to earn them. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where your soul knew you'd be. You're still trying to reach you, and that is enough. The first step, dear ones, is never one size fits all. But here's the truth. You already took it when you stopped pretending you didn't feel all of this. Everything from here is remembering, and remembering is a muscle. It gets stronger. You let go of who they told you to be. You don't need to explain this to anyone. Just keep listening. You'll know the next step when it arrives. You'll feel it. And you're not alone. Not anymore. We're right here, watching as the lights in you flicker back on. Take a nice deep inhale. On the exhale, let's anchor this truth into Gaia. And then on the inhale, slowly come back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And gently open your eyes. This activation is complete. Wow, such great energy. Hang on, I want to just switch this background for a moment. Check in with you guys and see how I'm going. Let's go. Let's have a little yummy Sedona feel here. Wow. Oh, how's everybody feeling after that? So, such a great message from the guides that we're remembering and just feel. And for many, it is. I'm not. This energy in this room right now is not resonating. And instead of getting frustrated or getting frustrated with others, right? Never mind the eye roll. Even if you know it's happening and you didn't see it, it's really showing you really focus. It's self-care, it's self-love, and doing what you can to just super tune into your own body and what it's doing. So cool. Oh, Stacy, your smile makes me happy too. I love your energy. So yeah, really good stuff. I can't even imagine what they're going to bring in for Thursday's focus group, but I can absolutely tell you that something in me shifted just into a gear that's absolutely divine. And we all did this together. It truly was just such a beautiful container, and experience to have together. And I'm so excited to see what unfolds this week for us and for this whole community, because it's always with the intention of uplifting the whole community, because you wouldn't be here otherwise. If you are brand new, boy, just you found us at a really cool moment. Welcome, and then let me know in the comments if you're brand new today, so that we can give you a proper love train welcome. Later today, the focus group registration will go out for those of you who are subscribed. I will get that out today. And again, just sending so much love. I also want to give a special thank you to, I had a little secret helper she was my boots on the ground in Sedona, Linda Petty. Oh my gosh, Linda, massive hugs and thank you. I was shipping her things to bring to the house that were little goodies for the house. And she came in with all of her local knowledge of Sedona and shared it so lovingly with all the house guests. And so Linda and Georgia and Tammy, all of you guys that were there and showed up with your love, and really, and those of you who helped inspire this, Christy, let me tell you, we all were thinking about you. I know you're in Australia, but I need to tell you, we couldn't be there and not think of you. You absolutely took a part in inspiring this too. And to everybody who truly came to play on Saturday, you guys made the experience what it was, and it just felt so transformative for everybody. And now it's that patiently allowing it to unfold. Start to notice that things are different, and choose that forward, choose to move forward. What am I creating? Because the old truly is just fading and fading further and further into the background, and it's such a gift. It really is. Awesome. Oh, Karen, first time. Awesome. Welcome. Yay. Thanks for bringing your light in here. Awesome. Welcome. So cool. Karen, what city are you in? I'm just curious. I'm always curious as to where are we opening up new stations of the love train. Oh, and for those of you who are wondering, yes, now that Sedona is a wrap, I am now focusing forward. We are absolutely doing Mount Shasta. It's 100%. Yes. And so when guided, I will announce that immediately as soon as they're guiding me around. It's going to be September, latter part of September, I think. And then as soon as those dates come in, I will go ahead and announce the Mount Shasta dates. Because let me tell you, I'm digging these trips to the vortexes. I'm ready to float globally to different vortexes and have experiences with love trainers. It was fabulous. So awesome. Oh, awesome. Welcome, Karen. Yeah, that's so cool. Oh, you're in the UK? Yay. We have a lot of love trainers in the UK here. So you're in good company. So cool. So all right. Thank you guys all for hopping in here. I was really so excited to share this. And again, so I am going to post separately we literally just recorded it, so it'll buffer as soon as I'm done. And I'm going to put the words in there because it's all an activation. For some, they're saying if you read it, you're going to pick it up. And seeing the words and hearing it, it's all beautiful. There's no wrong way of doing it, right? But really allow that. To me, it came in as straight divine guidance for all of us, like for where we're at exactly right now. I am sending massive love to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here today and sharing this fun moment. And Thursday, we're gonna have some more fun Sedona stories for everybody. So have a beautiful afternoon, evening, or morning wherever you are. And again, if you're new, thank you so much for shining your light here and where you are. Your presence affects all. It affects all. So don't take that lightly. All right. Mwah. Love you.